My parents scheduled my sister's baby shower on my wedding day, so I eloped without telling anyone. Prat 1. You eloped without telling us? How could you be so selfish? Selfish. You scheduled Primrose's baby shower on my wedding day. The baby shower was more important. She's pregnant with our first grandchild. And I was getting married. But that never mattered to you, did it? You've always been jealous of your sister. This is just spite. My parents scheduled my sister's baby shower on my wedding day, so I eloped without telling anyone. Hi, I'm Abigail. Today I'm going to tell you my story. But before I continue, please like, share and subscribe to hear more stories like this. I grew up as the older sister to Primrose, and from the moment she was born when I was 4 years old, I became invisible. My parents, Estelle and Donovan, acted like the sun rose and set with Primrose. Everything she did was amazing. Everything I did was expected or ignored. When I got straight A's in middle school, they said, "Good job," and moved on. When Primrose got a B theps, they celebrated like she'd won a Nobel Prize. When I made varsity soccer, they couldn't attend games because of Primrose's dance recitals. When I won a regional science fair, they were too busy with Primrose's birthday party planning to come to the awards ceremony. Abigail, you're older. Mom would say constantly. You need to be more understanding. Primrose needs more attention right now. But, right now, lasted my entire childhood and beyond. I learned early to be self-sufficient. I got a part-time job at 15, saved money, applied to colleges on my own. My parents didn't help with applications to go visit campuses with me, barely acknowledged when I got accepted to a good state university with partial scholarship. Meanwhile, Primrose's every achievement was documented, celebrated, posted on social media. When she made honor roll once in high school, they threw her a party. When she got accepted to a mediocre college, they acted like she'd gotten into Harvard. I graduated college with a degree in accounting, got a job at a solid firm, moved into my own apartment at 22. My parents came to visit once in 3 years. They were always too busy with Primrose, helping her with homework, attending her college events, supporting her through her various crises, which were usually just normal life things she couldn't handle. When I was 26, I met Lysander at a professional working event. He was a software engineer, smart and funny, with kind eyes and a laugh that made me feel lighter. We started dating, and for the first time, I felt like someone's first choice. Your family sounds challenging, he said carefully after meeting them the first time. That's a polite way of putting it. They barely asked you anything. Every conversation went back to Primrose. Welcome to my life. Lysander's family was the opposite. His parents, Cordelia and Magnus, were warm and welcoming. They asked about my work, my interests, my opinions. His sister Juniper became one of my closest friends. They made me feel valued in a way my own family never had. After 2 years of dating, Lysander proposed. It was perfect. A sunset picnic in the park where we'd had our first date. Nothing elaborate, but deeply meaningful. I cried happy tears and said yes immediately. I called my parents to share the news. That's nice, honey, Mom said distractedly. Oh, did you hear Primrose got promoted to assistant manager at her boutique? Mom, I just got engaged. Yes, that's wonderful. When is Primrose coming over? We want to celebrate her promotion. That should have been my first clue about how wedding planning would go. Lysander and I set a date June 15th, a Saturday afternoon ceremony followed by a reception. Nothing